We go looter. We go looter. Get some money. It's all about the money. Okay. Get some motherfucker. Yeah, so on Tuesday, April 12th. Eat it. Oh, fuck. On Tuesday, April 12th, everything changed for Bannerlord because, ooh, crossbow. Yeah. Secret aging man. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Axeman. Yeah, so on April 12th, everything changed for Bannerlord. They had a little announcement on the... Eat it. They had a little announcement on the forums about custom servers. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Custom servers are being added to Bannerlord. Crazy. God damn it. Just when I was starting to vibe. Yeah, so I heard about the custom servers program from a friend of mine. Who we were talking about it not too long ago, actually. I was complaining that they haven't added custom servers to Bannerlord yet. We'll just do the duel. And he basically said like, oh, it's terrible, you know, like that they haven't added yet because they told us like very early on in production, before the game even went into early access, that they were gonna have us do boy one duel. I seen this dude in video they just made about the first private battles, which is one of the crazy things that's gonna be in come on, motherfucker. That's gonna come with... Let's go. They announced the launch of the custom server program, which I had heard about from a friend of mine. He told me that that they were going to be working on custom servers. At least he thought they were going to do it right away because they were asking all the old server hosters from Warband if their computers could or if their servers could handle a certain amount of specs that they had. And then he said that they never heard anything else from them about it, so they assumed that the program was canceled because it, what, 2 years since Bannerlord launched. So like, yeah, people were, they were just like, ah, it's not gonna happen. And I heard that about 2 weeks before the actual announcement. So it's kind of coincidental. Dude was complaining about it, and then like literally got him. And then literally like the next week motherfucker, let's do this. Yeah, literally like the next week they had their little announcement, which I might put up on the screen here once I edit it. It's a sick little announcement. It says something like, I'm sure some of you noticed that there was some more servers in the server list, or something like that. It was just quite quirky little post. It's so cute of them. Come on, get some motherfucker. Yeah. But yeah, so everyone was saying, oh, we waited 8 years, we waited 8 years for this, blah, 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 blah. We waited 10 years, okay? We waited 10 years for this. This is the real beginning of Bannerlord. This is really what it's all about here. You know what I mean? Like, custom servers, multiplayer mods, like, that is what Bannerlord is about. But you gotta understand, it's still in early access. Come back. Yeah. Come on, duel me, motherfucker. Do you want to have a little duel, Mr. Nocturnal? Oh, please, have a duel with me. Have a duel, please. these have dual? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so a lot of the community thinks that they're taking way too long with everything. I'm one of the people that thinks this as well. But now that they have custom servers started, I think everything is going to speed up a lot. Because all of these custom server hosters from Warband, they have like entire development teams that work on their servers. So everything's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this guy doesn't want to duel. It's fine. But yeah, they spent most of the time of the 2 years that Bannerlord's been a thing working on single player, and I think single player is great. Like, I put out a review. It was kind of like a negative review where I was shit talking them, but in the negative review I put, if you are buying this game for single player, get it. It's great. It's wonderful. And you can see that in the community post. Like, someone posts a YouTube poll or whatever like that, and you can see all the people say like, oh, I'm playing single player. Like 98% of the people. Oh, there we go. Gotta do it. Yeah, so hold on 1 second. Mr. Golem. Oh, he's just gonna do overhands with the hammer. Get it. What was I talking about? Yeah, so they put a lot of work into the got him. Into the single player. The single player is great. It's just awesome, dude. Like, it is what we wanted when we thought of. He's just gonna do overhands, dude. Come on. He's just going for that crush, sir. What a bastard. This guy. This is like Mario. He's just doing the Super Mario hammer overhead. You know, in Smash Bros, when you get the hammer, you just go whoop, 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 whoop over your head. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, single player is great. Single player is awesome. Like, the mods on single player are insane. It has like the 10th most downloaded mods by game on Nexus. It's huge. Like, the modding community for Bannerlord's already massive. And there's like massive overhauls already. There's 2 separate Game of Thrones overhauls, and they're both like awesome. I haven't actually tried the Realm of Thrones one, the new one that's out, but I have tried the Trials of the Seven Kingdom, and it's fucking awesome. It's great. Yeah, we even got a Warhammer overhaul. It's amazing. It's not quite like, it's not really like in a good spot yet, but I didn't want to listen to that song. It's not like the best spot, but what they do have is amazing. I think the Warhammer mod's going to be one of my favorite mods when it's done, like, for sure. And that's the crazy thing. Like, you see this massive modding community over a game that's still in early access, and Pale Worlds aren't really like one of those developers that just killed me with this. Tail Worlds aren't really one of those companies that just goes eternally early access. They do like. He's just gonna chase me. I chambered the motherfucker. I'm just trying to chamber block his overhands. It's like the hardest chamber block, and I just got one. That's sick. Motherfucker. Yeah, I don't care about this. Anyways, yeah, they built another. Warband was not very moddable. It was, you had to use this script. It was like based off Python. It was terrible. You couldn't, people still made like insane things. Like they added the entire Star Wars universe. They added, you know, the Wheel of Time. They added Game of Thrones. There was 2 big Game of Thrones mods. There was I can't remember, Age of Ice and Fire or something like that. Oh, World of Ice and Fire or something. I can't remember. There was 2 big mods, the Clash of Kings and we always return all of our empties, buddy. Oh, this song's hitting. Okay, Bannerlord has been built from the ground up to be completely moddable. Like that was their main purpose with Bannerlord, was to make it completely moddable. And I think, like for me personally, moddability is like one of the biggest okay, he wants to duel. Moddability is like the main thing that I look for in a game. Like one of the earliest games I ever played was StarCraft, and the thing I loved most about StarCraft was that there was like these use map settings. It's just doing the Mario thing over again. There was these use map setting maps on StarCraft that basically were like early modding, before modding was like a thing, and the community would make these maps, and then they would basically change the game. Like StarCraft is boring. Like I don't like StarCraft, but to this day I will go and play StarCraft 2, the custom maps, and just vibe with it, because it's basically like little mini mods, you know, like that's where League of Legends came from, and Dota, all that. I think maybe some other mods too, or some other games as well, but oh, he's pretty good with a 2-handed sword instead of when he puts away his frickin' hammer. But yeah, like these modding communities have created like successful games. Like League of Legends and Dota came out of Warcraft, StarCraft, use map setting community, where they were like, it was basically a modding community. And then you have PUBG and DayZ and all sorts of spin-off shit of DayZ coming out of Arma modding community. So like modding is big for gaming. And Tailwords is really interesting with the modding community, because like they'll straight up hire the really good modding teams and bring them on. They did it with Napoleonic Wars for Warband, and what was the other one? Viking Conquest. Viking Conquest was originally Britain Walled. I don't remember what Napoleonic Wars was. I think it was like Mountain Musket or something like that, Pike and Shot or some mod. I can't remember. But they hired that team, and they brought them on board and allowed them to use actual like C# like an actual coding language to code in their mod into like a DLC. And but they don't have to do that in Bannerlord, because they built Bannerlord from the ground up for the modding community to be able to do whatever they want, basic, because it's not using like some weird script that they made for the game. It's using C#, so you can make whatever you want with it. There's literally like videos of this dude named Block on YouTube of him making like Star Wars Battlefront like space battles, you know, like in the old Star Wars Battlefront, how you would like go out of your spaceship and do like dogfights, and then you could land on their spaceship. Like he made that in Bannerlord already. and he's making all sorts of crazy stuff. Like, the community seems to be all salty, and they're, and even him are like all like, oh, they should have added this, they should have. But dude, look at the things that you can make in Bannerlord. You could not make these things in Warband. They built the game from ground up to be moddable. And the things that are going to come from custom servers and multiplayer mods are going to be insane, dude. It's going to change Mountain Blade. It's going to change gaming, dude. It's going to be insane. Like, you got to think, like, out of the Warband modding community with their limited scripts that they had to use. Oh, he's going to shoot at me. Okay. Spicy boy? You spicy boy? Huh? You spicy boy? Out of the Warband community, so like Napoleonic Wars regiments and have turned into Holdfast and all that shit. Like, that came from Warband. Like, the stuff that's gonna come out of Bannerlord is gonna be insane. Like, I mean, already you have Bannerlord Online, which never would have been possible at all in Warband. Like, so many people tried and they just could not do it. I actually think that the Bannerlord Online team, which is an MMO mod, if you don't know what that is, it's really sick. Bannerlord Online. It's made by some Russian mad lad named Storm. I actually think they are a Russian game developer team that for some reason decided to start working on a mod for Bannerlord in their spare time. And now they're making like a lot of money off of it, off Patreon. I hope that the whole Ukraine thing isn't like fucking with that, because it has nothing to do with them. Like, you know, like, they're good people. They're just out here doing their thing. But yeah, like, the multiplayer mods that are gonna come out of Bannerlord are just gonna be insane, dude. It's just gonna be freaking crazy. Yeah, you can make anything with Bannerlord. Like, you don't understand how moddable it is. Like, it's the most moddable game ever made. There are some things that are hard-coded. I'm just gonna walk backwards toward him, see if I can kill him. Oh, he's coming in. Yeah, there are some things that are hard-coded, like the native. There's a native module that is locked. You can't change it at all, but every other module in the game can be modded. The engine can be modded. Everything can be modded except for native. I don't know what's in native, but it's fine. I don't even think you need to use native. I think you can load everything else without it. But yeah, like, everything other than that is not hard-coded. Like, you can make a World War II first-person shooter with Bannerlord if you wanted to. You can make an RTS. Like, they just came out with that Block dude just came out with a video 2 days ago where he did Age of Empires basically with Bannerlord. Like, you can do anything with it. Anything. It's the most moddable game ever. And now that we're starting to see multiplayer mods coming in the future with custom servers being announced and tested and everything, as soon as the testing is over and they release the code, I think we're gonna see some insane shit come from the community very quickly. Like, this is gonna be insane, dude. I'm so fucking excited. It's crazy. And this is exactly what I thought the community needed. I've been begging, just begging for them to release custom servers because they've ignored the multiplayer community, basically. Like, they've done a lot of really good work on the single player, and I think it's really coming a long way, but like, there was a year where they didn't do anything to multiplayer, like nothing at all. Motherfucker, come on then. Yeah, like, they didn't touch it at all. So I made so many posts just begging them to release custom servers, because what they said was, they were like, oh, you know, we don't have enough resources to work on the things you want for multiplayer right now. I don't even know if they said right now. They just said we don't have the resources to work on it. Oh, he's just gonna leave? Okay. So yeah, my response was, I just started spamming the forums with messages saying, just release custom servers, please just release custom servers, let the community take them, no matter how shitty it is, dude. Just I'll put some of the clips of me saying that up on the, so you can lol at my fucking desperation. Yeah, I even changed it to my signature so I could just like comment on something and be like, oh, I also agree that we need to do this stupid balance update that I don't like at all. I hate that they focus so much on balance, but that's a whole nother issue, I guess. And when I posted that stupid thing, I could like post like +1 and people would see in my signature on the forums me begging for custom servers. I just started doing that. So yeah, I'm super hyped for this, and I think this is what Bannerlord has needed forever. Like, it just, single player I think is done. Like, I think it's not done, but like it's pretty much done. Like, they just need to add like the custom battle scene thing where it takes basically takes a picture of where you are in the map and then makes a battle scene off of that. But yeah, like, I think single player is pretty much where it needs to be, or it's going in the right direction, and multiplayer needs to love now. And I'm completely okay with if they just release the server code and let the community fucking make mods and fix everything up, because you know they will. Like, Harmony exists for Bannerlord, there's Butterlib, there's so many like libraries and stuff to make it like even more moddable than it already is. And it's not even like modability that Harmony and Butterlib put in, they just make everything, like all the mods work together. Like, the stuff that the Bannerlord community, modding community is doing is insane, and I'm so excited to see what they do with multiplayer. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm just really excited for these, and I think it's not only going to change Mountain Blade and Bannerlord, allowing custom servers and multiplayer modding when they add that, but it's going to change gaming. There's going to be some modding teams that come out of this that end up making their own games, and that are going to be, that might be as big as like a PUBG or a DayZ, as far as, like, you know, ripples in the gaming community, what people do in the future. All right, well, if you watch this whole rambling video, thank you. That's about it. If you like this video, you know, do the old like, subscribe thing, let me know that you liked it, and I will do more like this. All right, cool, thanks, bye.